if I loved you till the end of time.
I could genuinely stand here for a week trying to explain how much Emily means to me. In fact, I've been writing this speech for this moment for about 11 or 12 years because I knew I was going to marry her then, as Father Pat backed me up on earlier. But I did. I've got notes on my phone and I looked at them and thought, I'm going to smash this speech. We've been together for 13 years and the longer that time goes on, the more that I fall in love with her. So, we laugh every single day. I can't help being happy every day when I start my day waking up next to her. Even when she's lying with her mouth open and taking up the whole side of the bed. But we've been in different rooms till the day though, obviously.
I, James Francis McCormick.
I, James Francis McCormick.
Do take you, Emily Mary Stephen.
Do take you, Emily Mary Stephen.
For my lawful wife.
For my lawful wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
In the name of the Father.
In the name of the Father.
And of the Son.
And of the Son.
And of the Holy Spirit.
And of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen.
It's all I've ever wanted. In all my imperfection, I thought I learned my lesson, that I'd never be loved by someone like you. You changed up my direction, but sometimes I still question how I was worth the love of someone like you.
So me and Emily go way back. We first met in 1997. We met in Italy, and ever since then we've been pretty close. As much as I've tried not to show it all these years, Emily, I really look up to you. And I've done my best to follow in your footsteps. Saying this, I wish you made it a little easier for me. You seem to smash everything you put your mind to, be it academically, socially, and now romantically. I know you are the favourite Stephen child, but I'm hoping that title is now mine, as now you're longer than Stephen. One thing I especially admired about James was his relationship with my dad. My dad was a man who said it how it was, and everyone knew how he felt. And I'll never forget when he spoke of James and gave a seal of approval. He said, James is a prick. but he's a good prick. And that's good enough for Emily. My dad was so happy when Emily and James got engaged, and James, this is for you. He told me to tell you to look after and protect his little girl. And if you don't, he'd set me on you to sort you out. And if that doesn't work, he'd set Molly on you. So it's nice to know what my dad thought of me. I promised him that I would make sure that you would look after Emily. And to me, it was the easiest promise I'd ever had to make. As you've been doing it for 13 years now, and you'll do it for the rest of your life. Obviously, everyone knows how much my dad would have wanted to be here right now. He'd be saying how good Emily looks. He'd be so proud of Emily, so proud of you, James. He'd love you both to the moon and back, as he would say. I know he's looking down at you both right now, smoking 20 Lambert and Butler, wishing you the best and a lifetime of happiness. I'll leave it on this. They say you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you cannot live without, and that's my sister and James.
I would give my life for you, you know, and I swear to never let you go, not even for a